Hello, everyone, and welcome to your introduction to Bridge, a platform set to connecting students to their future. Let's begin by putting ourselves in the mind of a student. Whether it's taking yourself 20 years back, 5 years back, or even a year back, all of us have been in the position of a student. Now, think of what are the first things that come to your mind? Probably the stress that comes with school, maintaining high GPAs, and making sure you're passing your classes. But how long did it take you until you started to think about finding a job as a student? Probably a bit of time, which is an issue. We see that in students, a lot of them tend to forget the importance of job hunting and simply marketing themselves to the companies around them. But what causes this issue? Well, students have no time. University is filled with students trying to balance their homework, assignments, exams. They simply forget about the importance it is to market themselves and find some practical experience while they're in university. And what's causing this? Well, students are misinformed. Students believe that going to university is all about maintaining high GPAs, and they forget about the importance that practicality has on their resume and work experience. And if you don't believe us, then you should believe the numbers. According to Harvard's Business Review study, 46.4% of men and 40.6% of women didn't apply to an open position because they believe they didn't meet the job qualifications. That's almost 50% of students choosing to not apply to a job because they did not want to waste time and effort in applying to a dead application. Look at one of our own students, Mark Phillips. He's an engineering major, consecutively on the dean's list. He's in his third year with no co-op experience. He prioritizes grade and he's a great student, but he's in desperate need of some practical experience. He wants it. Yet, he's intimidated by the existing platforms, resources are fragmented, and the job application length is too long for him to fit into his schedule. So that's when we introduced Mark to Bridge. Bridge is the platform that will provide students with a solution they've always wanted. A streamlined job searching process with an auto-generated portfolio for each of its users. So Bridge uses information found on Moodle and eClass to build portfolios for each of its users. You click a button and it automatically sends your portfolio to that employer for that job listing. And what makes this solution viable and feasible is that not only will it help students from universities get more confident in their job listings, but it promotes student life and participation on campus. By that, students are going to be wanting to join more clubs, working with more professors to get their portfolio to look better amongst the rest. Students will help themselves by helping their university. Let's analyze some of our existing competition, first being LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more of a social media platform, and when it's used for job listings, it can be very intimidating to its new users, because while on the platform, you can see other users who have dozens of qualifications that you may not have, and it's intimidating to realize that you may be competing against them. Let's look at Indeed. Indeed has a plethora of fake job advertisements of which graduating students fall victim to every year, and just like LinkedIn, there is no verification of users' claims. Finally, we have York's very own co-op portal. The York Co-op portal is limited to selective programs, and additionally is often difficult to navigate by both students and employers. Karen Lay, who is the president of KPM Power, told us at our Unhacked interview that she too struggles with using the co-op portal to find applicants. Bridge likes to separate itself with our three mottos: real data, real students, and real jobs. Bridge has real data. Bridge uses API technology with partnered universities to access students' real grades, skills, and club affiliations. Real students. Bridge is set to work with current university-affiliated students and only university-affiliated students. Therefore, when employers look for some students straight out of university, they can come to our platform and find the best of the best. Number 3, real jobs. Bridge confirms real job opportunities onto its platform and prevents attempts for fake job scams. We protect both our employers and our students by keeping the process safe, secure, and streamlined. Here, we can see Mark has made his account on Bridge and is now able to waste no time in applying for jobs and getting his foot in the door. Here we can see he has auto-filled information, some general information he can fill out about himself, show some club involvement he has, of which is confirmed by the club presidents, and some insights from important figures. Now, from an employer perspective, we can see what it looks like for an employer to look for applicants who apply to their job. So when a student clicks on an applied job, it sends them their portfolio, and they are now part of a pool of applicants. For an employer, they can filter through these applicants and look for specific requirements they want to see. Here we can see the filter has been set for students from York University in their sophomore year, and with a GPA of 3.5 and higher. When they click filter, these are the applicants that show up that meet the requirements. If we want to build student confidence and prevent students from joining the unemployment line, we need to invest in Bridge, a platform that takes the time away from job applications and helps students show employers who they really are.